Are you looking for the best bookshelf speakers? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best bookshelf speakers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Kanto Audio Ora. File the Kanto Auras at the top of the heap of small, but mighty desktop speakers. Canadian speaker brand Kanto Audio has been cranking out excellent sounding, compact, and connectivity-rich speakers for some time now, and it has so far been having a banner year in terms of new speaker releases. Released late last year, the Kanto Auras are diminutive reference speakers that fit discreetly on any desktop, tucked away behind a monitor. But as the name says, they're reference speakers, which means that they're specifically tuned with a flat and accurate frequency response, so the sound you get is exactly as it was recorded. This makes them perfect for sound or video editors. But, as we learned in our review, they also sound fantastic. Clean, crisp mids and highs is what you get with the Kanto Aura, as well as a nicely balanced low end. But if you really want to have your hair blown back, try adding a subwoofer. Our reviewer did, and was thoroughly impressed with the room-filling rumble driven by their 100-watt Class D amplification. At $350, they're not the cheapest little speakers, but the sound they produce will make you forgive that, quickly. Inputs include RCA line-in for turntables with a built-in phono preamp or an external preamp, USB-C capable of delivering up to 16-bit/48 kHz CD quality playback, and Bluetooth, only SBC and AAC, sadly. Number 2. Acoustics M20 HD Wireless Music System. Computer speakers are a dime a dozen, and the reality is that not many of these products are very good. Sure, for as little as $20 or $30, who wouldn't want to invest in a pair of desktop monitors that say they sound great on the box? But if you're the type of person who cares about your PC audio, you should get comfortable with the idea of spending just a little more. And if you really care about your desktop sound, you'll buy the Acoustics M20. Yup, they're going to run you $500 after tax. But bear with us here. These powered bookshelf speakers are incredibly versatile. One look at the back of these will reveal a host of analog and digital ports, but you can also enjoy your music wirelessly, thanks to the M20's Bluetooth 5.0 support. Now throw aptX Bluetooth, with aptX, aptX HD, aptX low latency support, and high-res music streaming support on top of it, and you've got yourself one handsome speaker sundae. With its 2 Class D amps per speaker and excellent cabinet bracing, these are probably best suited for those of us who want a solid set of PC gaming speakers, or even an alternative set of studio monitors for working with music editing software. This isn't to say that watching YouTube videos on your MacBook with the M20 won't be amazing. They just may be a bit overqualified for lighter media. 1 or 2 grievances. We don't care for the remote, and we wish the speakers could be connected to Wi-Fi. Neither of these qualms are deal-breaking, but the controller is about as plain as they come. And for $500, we'd like more than just Bluetooth for wireless streaming options. Number 3. Kanto YU6 Powered Speakers. Hi-fi listening is particularly satisfying when you've got the right speakers working with the right record player or turntable. Finding this ideal matchup can be difficult though, which is why we're glad that the talented minds at Kanto have developed the YU6 model. At first glance, these look like just about every other pair of affordable bookshelf speakers out there. But the YU6 houses an entire hub of inputs and outputs. Oh, and chief amongst these ports is the hard-to-find built-in phono preamp for wiring up your record player, which is one of the many reasons we recommend the YU6 for those who may be picking up a new turntable for the first time. The phono preamp means you can interface your turntable directly with the Kanto YU6 bookshelf speakers, even if the turntable doesn't have its own built-in preamp, so no worrying about integrating a separate amplifier or receiver. Decibel output maxes out at 200 watts and hovers around 100 watts RMS for the average listening volume, which means these puppies can get plenty loud for whatever listening space you need to fill. We can also thank the YU6's 5.25-inch Kevlar driver, 1-inch silk dome tweeter, and handcrafted MDF cabinetry for giving these speakers extra power and personality. Even if you don't plan on hooking up a turntable, the Kanto YU6 are also a phenomenal set of bookshelf speakers for Bluetooth. Once paired to your phone, tablet, or computer, the YU6's Qualcomm aptX support guarantees some incredibly detailed sound when streaming music from platforms like Apple Music, Tidal, and Qobuz. While we do wish there was a companion app to go along with these speakers, the included remote control does let you adjust tone, balance, volume, and playback. The YU6 also come in several different finishes: bamboo, walnut, and white. So you'll be able to snag a pair that best matches your LP layer as you build your record collection to respectable heights. Number 4. Edifier S1000W Wireless Hi-Fi Bookshelf Speakers. The Edifier S1000W is the type of speaker that houses many amazing capabilities, but without being all in your face about it. Seemingly, this is just a beautiful pair of powered bookshelf speakers that happen to sound great, too. What we actually have on our hands, though, is an excellent set of wireless hi-fi speakers that are built to tackle whatever audio sources you have in mind. In terms of connectivity options, the usual suspects are all here, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, digital optical, coaxial, and analog RCA. But when you consider the fact that the S1000W supports 24-bit/192 kHz playback, the $550 price becomes quite the steal. Being able to listen to lossless recordings is a privilege normally reserved for a stellar pair of headphones that may cost as much as the S1000W, which makes the S1000W even more appealing. We're also big fans of the Alexa integration. Having a bunch of Echo speakers scattered around your home can start to make one manic, so the fact that the S1000W has its own far-field mic system is a bit of a blessing. This means you'll be able to enjoy the full benefits of your Alexa ecosystem without adding another Echo dot to your living room. While the addition of an LFE output would sweeten the deal even further, we can't fault Edifier for not wanting to introduce the extra signal path. Plus, the company is cool enough to give you access to the Edifier Home app for iOS and Android, which you can use to stream tunes via AirPlay, Spotify Connect, and Tidal. The best part? There's no paywall to have to break through. Number 5. Klipsch RP-600M II. What's any home theater/hi-fi roundup without a Klipsch entry? If you're looking for an excellent hi-fi pairing to listen to your favorite music with, the RP-600M II are a fantastic choice. The RP-600M II delivers a rich stereo soundstage, complete with excellent highs and mids and even a good amount of thump. Should you decide to use them as home theater speakers, just a little EQ calibrating is likely all you'll need to get them in sync with whatever floor-standing speakers, subwoofers, etc. you already own or are thinking of buying. Thanks to Klipsch's linear travel suspension, LTS, tweeters, and Tractrix horns, a Klipsch staple, high frequencies are given special treatment. And because the LTS design is meant to counter standing waves, too, the RP-600M II are engineered from the ground up to reduce distortion. There's even a Tractrix port on the back of each speaker to bump up the bass delivery. We're also glad to see that Klipsch has implemented a 70% larger voice coil for both 6.5-inch drivers for improved sound quality. Delivering up to 100 WRMS and supporting a frequency range between 44 and 25,000 Hz, the Klipsch RP-600M II may not be the bookshelf speakers for everyone, mostly when it comes to cosmetics, but Klipsch isn't an audio brand to disappoint.